Is with us, Kyle Busch, Sprint Cup champion. I mean, what does that feel? Just to hear that on the radio right now.
It's pretty awesome. Definitely don't mind it, that's for sure. It feels a lot better than years past when I hadn't had that title, but it's been good. We've had a lot of fun this off season, and just being able to reflect and look back a little bit. It's obviously been really, really cool. And I remember I came home after the championship race on Sunday. I had to go do some New York stuff. I came back home. It was like Tuesday, Wednesday. And I couldn't go to sleep. Brexton was up 3 a.m., whatever, in the morning, so I was just wide awake. So I went out to the living room and actually rewatched the race over and got to see it from the outside, and that was a pretty cool moment.
Is that the first time you've ever done that, where you go and watch the race back?
No, I tend to watch the races back a lot, especially if there's something that kind of happened or went down. I like to see what all made that race the way it turned out.
Because even though you were there, you kind of forget about it. You don't know exactly what happened until you see it on video.
Yeah, I'm in my own little area with my race car, so I can't see the bigger picture that's outside of my race car, so I tend to like to go back and just kind of check that out.
Well, certainly, too, with a season that didn't seem like you really even had a snowball's chance to be even finishing in the top 30, much less being the champion.
Yeah, no doubt. It was a crazy start, something that no driver ever wants to think about. But, yeah, I got hurt last year and had to sit out for a while, and then got back healthy and was able to get back in the race car soon enough to get myself eligible for the top 30 rule, won some races, and then, ran through the last part of the season really well with my team, and we won the championship. So it turned out to be really well, better than expected, I guess.
Okay, this dude is with us. I've always wanted to call a race, and I don't know, maybe I can do it. Let's talk relationship stuff, obviously going into Valentine's Day weekend, but a lot of women listen to the radio this morning. How did you meet your wife? Because I know there are a lot. I used to live in Charlotte, North Carolina, so yeah, I'm a big NASCAR fan. There are, believe it or not, just like rock stars and country stars, there are a lot of groupies or whatever, people that want to grab at Luke Bryan and Jason Aldean and guys like this. NASCAR, same thing. Where did you meet your wife?
I actually met my wife, Samantha, at the racetrack in Indianapolis Motor Speedway. She's from Indiana, but closer to the Chicago than Indy. But I was at the racetrack doing some promotional stuff for Chevrolet, who I worked with then, and she was doing some promotion. She was a promotional model doing some stuff for them as well too. And I kind of saw her off on the side, and while I was giving rides to different race fans around the racetrack, and I had my PR person go over to her and ask her if she'd like to go around the racetrack like the other people.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Over to her. Yeah. Come on.
I was working. I was busy.
That's so great.
As soon as I was done, I had to go. So I was like, hey, go get her. And so we went around the track and talked for a few minutes. And I was wearing the same shirt she was, so she was like, oh, man, you got a way better gig than I did. She didn't even know who I was.
Oh, that's
which was
funny.
even better. And so after it was over, her friends were like, did you know who that was? And she was like, no, I didn't know. And so they had to Google me and figure out who I was.
That's classic. And then what happened from there? You got her number, obviously, and the rest is
I sent my PR person back to her to go get her.
Oh, my God, your people.
And then my PR person was like, would you like to go out with Kyle?
Yeah, and no, so I got her number, and then we just texted. Actually, we texted and talked on the phone for 3 months before I got a chance to see her again.
You didn't drive and text.
So she played hardball. And
ladies and gentlemen, that's how he rolls.